So hi guys, I just want to put a caveat in this video before we get into it and say that I'm not diagnosed with ADHD or autism, nor am I saying I've got them. Now we've got that out the way, let's get into the video. So basically this video is to address some comments I've seen on other videos saying that they see similarities between my behaviour and someone with autism and ADHD, and to be honest, you could be right. And the autism bit is something that I've fought for over 10 years. I actually went to the doctors over 10 years ago. This would have been when I lived with my nan, and my GP actually did say that a lot of people are on the autism spectrum even if they're not autistic, but that's why I'm saying I'm not on it. And obviously I don't know, because I have been doing a lot of reading into this autism and ADHD over the last couple of years especially, and I'm thinking I've also seen a lot of similarities between my behaviours and what I do between autism and ADHD. Like, I know that people stim, and I know it annoys people in my videos that I play with my hair, but maybe that might be part of one of either ADHD or autism. But obviously it won't be a problem if I'm diagnosed with autism or ADHD, because I have this condition called BBS-OAS, and it's basically a gene that wasn't programmed right, and actually one of the symptoms is autism. And I have read and I have watched YouTube videos by people that have it that say actually if you have autism you're more than likely going to have ADHD as well, or vice versa, and that's okay. And I just wanted to make this video really to say that I've not been formally diagnosed, so I can't say myself, but obviously I do want to get diagnosed at some point, because it could explain some of the fact that why I like collecting so many of the same thing in different sizes, and it could in fact explain how I was at, like, when I was in middle school. I used to get up and walk around the class instead of doing my work. Now, that's something none of the other children in the class did, but it's something that I did. And I used to swing on my chair even though I was told not to, and that it was dangerous. And I didn't see anyone else do that. And there's other things as well. And and I managed not to do that when I got to secondary school, but it's something that I've always wondered, have I got autism or ADHD? Because actually I found a school IEP from like 20 years ago this year, it will have been, and it actually did say that areas of concern ASD, which I'm presuming, or I know that is autism spectrum disorder. And obviously I'm not trying to label myself before I've been formally diagnosed, because I need a formal diagnosis first. But that, if when I finally get them, it'll be a weight off my mind, won't it? And it'll explain some of the weird behaviours that I've had throughout the years. But thank you for listening, guys. See you later. Bye.